Chrollo Lucifer is the founder, leader, and member zero of the Phantom trope in Hunter x Hunter. He's a very popular character among women in the anime community. He's known especially for his good looks and intellect. For me personally, he's one of the more mysterious anime characters I've ever come across, simply because he doesn't say a lot, but he's always scheming. Those ones are the dangerous types. I'm going to look at why women love Chrollo and how you can emulate more of his most loved traits. Firstly, Chrollo is emo. Chrollo's design aligns very well with the tall, dark, and handsome trope. He has jet black hair that's usually combed back with grey eyes. His look is very emo, which appeals to a lot of emo and alt girls especially. Emo boys are attractive to a lot of women because of their emotional openness, which makes it easier to connect. And even if you're not a full-blown emo, being alt in general would still attract these types of women, because nowadays being alt is seen as cool, and emo is actually a subculture of the alternative community. If you want to be more emo, thanks to our trusted friend WikiHow, I found this article on how to be more emo. It mentioned things like dressing more emo. I looked into the difference between emo dressing and goth dressing, and there is a difference. What I've observed is that both goths and emos tend to wear a lot of black, but in terms of style, goths often try to go for a scarier look, whilst emos try to go for a cuter look while still wearing the same color scheme. So it takes a lot more precision to execute. The article also speaks about researching more into emo culture, especially in terms of the music, in order to emulate more of that emo aesthetic. Secondly, Chrollo is a bookworm and is often shown with a book which is actually connected to his nen abilities. It's stated that he likes antique books specifically, so books that are quite old and full of knowledge, so naturally he would also be very full of knowledge, which is obvious with how strategic he is when it comes to his targets. Bookworms are often attractive to women because they are generally seen as brighter and more inventive. They tend to be wise beyond their age and typically tend to be more intelligent all round. He's also quite articulate when he speaks, and good articulation often gives off the vibe of intelligence, good education, and a solid socio-economic standing, which makes him more attractive. Bookworms spend a large portion of their time learning new things and expanding their horizons, which can be very exciting for women. If you want to get into reading to attract these types of women, first of all, it's not by force. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But if you want to be more like Chrollo, you can first start by finding genres that you're interested in so you can get into reading. You can make reading a part of your daily routine, or if you're very serious, you can join a book club. Chrollo has this nice balance of being a cool emo and also being intelligent because he's always reading a book. If you can replicate this type of energy, you can attract more women that like Chrollo. Thirdly, Chrollo is very observant. Chrollo is one of the most observant characters in the series, which makes sense because he's a leader. You need to observe before you can plan or take action. He's described as someone who enjoys observing human nature and someone who has a fascination for the inner workings of human beings. So I'd guess that Chrollo is someone that really cares about human psychology, and he's someone that would devote a lot of time to understanding how others think. This is a very useful trait to have when dealing with women because, as many of us would know, women can be quite complicated. Women like observant men because they pay attention to detail, which makes them better partners, so it's a big green flag. Our very trusted and reliable source, The Guardian Nigeria, states that in a date-based scenario, experiments have shown that women are more attracted to men who are non-judgmental, observant, and respectful. Their source is Trust Me Bro. Mind Tools discusses 8 ways you can sharpen your powers of observation, and it describes observation as a process of paying attention intently and actively so that you can gather specific information to access. One advice this article gives that I think is quite relevant is to slow down and to look outwards. Forcing yourself to pause or slow down and cutting out the mental chatter inside your head so that you can train your attention outwards is essential. As human beings with a lot of problems, it's very easy to become engrossed in our own world, but that makes it more difficult to be truly observant. Try using mindfulness to help you focus on observing other people and your surroundings, but please do everything within moderation before they cast you as a stalker. You don't want to be the next Joe Goldberg walking around. Fourthly, Chrollo is quite mysterious. Maybe it's because he doesn't say too much or it's just his demeanor. Chrollo is quite a mysterious man and women are attracted to mysterious men. When you meet someone new, mystery is something that can make the person more exciting, and mystery is what will make you curious to know more about that person. This article says that every moment spent with a mysterious man seems intriguing, and since they give away less, it can get very agonizing for women to try and understand them. I don't know personally about agonizing, but just have balance. A mysterious personality makes the honeymoon phase of the relationship last longer than it usually does. A strong and mysterious man does not give away anything unless you really work for it. This psychologist also suggests that women often find men with a mysterious aura attractive due to their elusive nature and undisclosed feelings. These men who are reserved about their emotions and possess profound thoughts. These men who These men who are reserved about their emotions and possess profound thoughts intrigue women, fostering a desire to discover more. This curiosity enhances the excitement and appeal of the relationship. Moreover, a mysterious demeanor can boost a man's charisma and self-confidence, making him more appealing. I was laughing because myself, I don't even believe it, but it's a psychologist, so what can we do? That's just the psychology behind women's attraction to mysterious men. If you want to become more mysterious, our trusted source WikiHow has got you. They are saying you can speak more minimally about yourself, which is in line with Chrollo's personality. It's also saying that you need to think before you speak, listen more to others, and you should try to be more low-key on social media and not post every day about your whole feelings. Other tips include embracing your uniqueness, doing unpredictable things, concealing your emotions so that you're not overly expressive, being less present and available, and only letting a select few trusted individuals know the real you. So basically, being more exclusive. Lastly, Chrollo has a forehead tattoo. Chrollo has this very bold and audacious forehead tattoo that he only rocks around his troop members mostly. When he's doing other jobs, he usually conceals the tattoo with bandages. The placement of this tattoo is very unique and I've not seen it on any other anime character so far. According to one study, women do perceive men with tattoos differently to men without ink. The research found that although women don't necessarily find the men with tattoos to be more attractive than their peers, they do see them as more masculine, healthy, and dominant. It's also worth noting that most women consider getting a tattoo as an indication of strength. Tattoos have the potential to simultaneously attract women and ward off other guys by proving you're tough enough to handle a little pain. I'm not gonna say that you need to get a forehead tattoo to be more like Chrollo and attract more women, but a lot of women are attracted to tattoos in men. So if that's your thing that you're into, then you can go for it. But again, don't do anything that's gonna be way outside your boundaries. Those are a few reasons why I think women love Chrollo and how you can emulate more of his persona. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also comment down below which anime character I should do next. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, thank you, bye!